Oh, hello, this is Tak Chong from Walk with Tak. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share. I went down to the river just before I did this video this afternoon. It is a beautiful day. The temperature is right around 80 degrees. As you can see here, the water of the river is very clear. You can see the rock in the bottom of the river. In the summertime, the water level of the river can become very low so that you can walk right across the river. Here are some yellow flowers growing on the side of the river. Okay, let's get to today's video about how to clean a stainless steel wok. Recently, my friend Eugene bought a new wok. It is a Cuisinart 14-inch stainless steel wok, and I would like to use this video to get him going with his new wok. I really enjoy using this wok, and it is my everyday go-to wok. The primary reason I select this wok is because of its versatility. Because in addition to stir-frying, I can use this wok for many other cooking functions. This wok is my everyday go-to wok because nearly 100% of all my cooking can be done in this wok. All my other pots and pans are gone, making my kitchen far more efficient. The stainless steel construction of this wok is another reason I select it. Because stainless steel is easy to maintain. This is what the wok looks like when I first purchased it about 4 years ago. After 4 years of daily use, it still looks almost like new. Recently, my friend Dan sent me an image of his stainless steel wok. He indicated to me that he is not happy with the staining on his wok. I can understand his sentiment completely because I like to keep my wok clean and shiny like this. And this is the primary reason that I choose a stainless steel wok. Because for other types of wok, such as a carbon steel wok, it is difficult to remove stains. And this is also true with a light cast iron wok. In this type of woks, as well as the cast iron woks, the staining are often represent the seasoning on the surface of the wok. This not only prevents food from sticking to the surface of the wok, but it also protects the wok from rusting. When you try to remove the stain from this type of woks by cleaning it really well, you're going to run the risk of the wok getting rusted as shown in this carbon steel wok. Whereas with a stainless steel wok, you don't have to worry because it would not rust. And this is a feature of the stainless steel wok that I really like. And cleaning a stainless steel wok is very easy, and each time after I cook, I usually spend less than a minute to clean it to restore it back to its original condition. So the question that Dan has for me is that how do you clean your wok in such a way that it will not leave the type of stain that is present on his wok? Dan told me that his effort in cleaning out this stain was futile. And his conclusion is that this stain is permanently burnt into the wok. Since he finds them rather unpalatable, he said maybe he should get a new wok. Wait a minute, I said to him, because I'm going to show you how you can clean off these stains. In fact, in a matter of minutes, he can restore his wok back to the condition of the wok like here, which I have been using it for over 4 years. Keeping my stainless steel wok clean and spotless was a challenge for a long time. I was not able to find a method that would allow me to remove the stain within a couple minutes. So finally, about a couple of years ago, just by trial and error, I found this method that works really well. This method, in combination with other steps that I take during the cooking process, now I can clean off any stain on the surface of my wok, usually within a minute or so. The secret lies in using the right scrubbing sponge. It is the Scotch-Brite heavy-duty scrubbing sponge. The second part of the secret is that you have to use the sponge in the right condition. Before I'm going to show you the method how I clean stains in a stainless steel wok, I first need to find a wok with stains on it. Well, unfortunately, this is not the case for the wok that I use normally. With my cleaning and scrubbing method, my wok is always clean and spotless. And then I realized that I can use the bottom of the wok to demonstrate this process. I regularly clean the bottom of my wok, but I do not clean it in the same way as I clean the interior of the wok. So you notice that there are some stains, but it is not bad at all. And of course, most people do not clean the bottom of their cookware. The reason I do that is because I have a glass top electric range. In order to keep my glass top electric range relatively clean, I need to avoid any burn materials that stick to the bottom of the cookware, such as my wok. However, the stain on the bottom of this wok is very similar to the stain that Dan has on the surface of his wok. In order to show you how this method works, I would like to talk to you a little bit about the scrub sponge. First, here is a scrub sponge that I have been using it for a while. The abrasive surface of the sponge are wearing out. This sponge shown here is relatively new. I probably use it only for about 2 weeks. And the abrasive surface of the sponge is holding up pretty good. And here is a brand new sponge, and I have just unwrapped it. And it turned out the secret in how to effectively removing the stains from your wok depend very much on how fresh is your scrubbing sponge. And if you have an old scrubbing sponge like this one, it might seem that it does not work at all. Whereas a fresh scrubbing sponge like this one make a whole world of difference. I'm going to start out with my old scrubbing sponge, the one that I have used for about a month. As you can see here, with some consistent scrubbing, it works reasonably well. Right here, I'm pretty effective in removing the surface staining. But the deeper staining poses a problem. Next, I'm going to switch to a sponge that I have only used for about a couple weeks. And right away, I could tell a difference. It is far more effective. And the difference is quite dramatic between the part that I have worked on versus the part that I have yet to scrub. This shows that if you take a sponge that is fresh, the effectiveness is much greater. So the next thing I'm going to try is that I'm going to use a brand new scrubbing sponge. With this brand new sponge, I immediately could feel the difference. The friction created by this new sponge is greater than the older scrub sponge, even than the one that I have used for about 2 weeks. The progress of cleaning is much faster. I next turn to the spot on the bottom surface of the wok. There are spots that has burned deeper onto the surface. With this new scrubbing sponge, it takes only a few seconds to remove them. Removing this spot is far more effective when you use a brand new scrubbing sponge. It would not have been possible if you use an old sponge. Here I demonstrate how to clean the bottom of the wok to remove all the stains, and it took me about 4 minutes. It definitely would have taken me less time if I start out with a new sponge. This method is very effective in removing the staining that was exist on the surface of the wok earlier, both the superficial stain as well as the deeper stains. This is exactly the same method that I use to clean off any stains that might be present in the inside of the wok. In this video, I'm going to show you how I normally clean my stainless steel wok after I cook, and it usually takes me about a minute. This method will work for any stainless steel wok that will help you to keep your wok clean and spotless. And when you combine with my spot cleaning method, you will be able to clean your wok each time after you cook in less than 30 or 40 seconds. I post a video each day to help people to learn more about as well as to adopt my fast cooking system, which is flavor chasing, advanced prepping, stir frying, and templates-based cooking. My goal is to create a cooking system that is practical, efficient, creative, and fun to make home cooking as part of your daily routine. Because home cooking is essential to your wellness as well as allow you to create a food that you love and enjoy. So keep on cooking. I will see you tomorrow.